Intention is the pivot between thought and creation. It's the subtle direction of energy that transforms potential into pattern. But alignment matters. Intention without presence becomes wishful thinking. Intention with presence becomes magnetic fields. Think of it like tuning a string. Slight tension creates harmony. Too much creates dissonance. Each clear, heartfelt intention sends a ripple through the subconscious and out into the fields of possibility. An echo that calls matching experiences into form. When we align intention to soul rather than ego, reality cooperates. Growth invites discernment. In the beginning, we say yes to everything, to belong, to learn. But as awareness deepens, we start to notice energy leaks, the projects, relationships, and habits that drain rather than expand us. Setting standards isn't judgment, it's calibration. It says my energy is sacred, and I choose where it flows. When your standards rise, your environment upgrades to meet you. This applies everywhere, from art to work to love. Alignment attracts alignment. World hungers for realness. We live in a curated age. Filters, personas, algorithms. But underneath, people crave raw humanity. Authenticity isn't perfection. It's coherence between inner state and outer expression. When we live authentically, even silence speaks truth. There's a certain peace that comes from no longer pretending, where presence itself becomes art. Relationships are teachers. Every interaction tests our alignment and maturity. They reveal what we tolerate, what we avoid, and what we still need to heal. One of life's hardest lessons is learning to differentiate between connection and attachment. Connection liberates. Attachment binds. Expectations often poison love. Not because we shouldn't have them, but because we assume others see the world as we do. When we replace control with curiosity, relationships become sacred laboratories for evolution. Ideas evolve as people do. Some thoughts that once felt absolute later collapse under new awareness. This isn't inconsistency, it's evidence of movement. Language itself reflects evolving consciousness. Words once taboo become tools for liberation. Philosophies once radical became common sense. To think differently over time isn't hypocrisy. It's proof of participation in the expanding universe. Stay teachable. The mind that keeps learning never becomes rigid. Have you ever had an insight so clear it felt remembered, not discovered? It arrives suddenly, simple, complete, undeniable. – That's what people call a download. Maybe insights are consciousness fragments returning to integration, truths rising from the deeper self that never forgets. When our mind quiets, downloads become audible. They don't shout, they resonate. It's as if the universe whispers, "You are ready to remember this now." There's something sacred about tasting or experiencing something for the first time. A new flavor, a new concept, a new emotion. They all remind the body, expansion can be delicious.